to you!
Holy dive!
Way up, lads and lasses, and I'm still doing this stupid voice. Do you know what? I'm gonna drop it, because it kind of sucks. Yeah, it was a fucking accent the whole time. Of course it was. Of course it was. I can't be bothered with the with doing it this time around. Yeah, been gone a while. Moved house, which is why I can. And got some new gear actually, a new interface, which is why I can use this microphone again finally. And yeah, just been really busy as of late with lots of stuff. So finally, I've got some time to actually do a thing, and I decided to take a citizenship test in the UK because I obviously, of course I'm British. Would you be in North? It's a citizenship test, and we're gonna see how good I can do on a citizenship test. So we're gonna go with this. What was this one? Try this UK citizenship test. Life in the UK test in 2019. Which okay. Oh wow. Oh god, there's a timer. Oh fuck me. Okay, well you've got 45 minutes to do this. Fuck me. Okay. Right. Well, I guess let's go. As a British citizen, what are your responsibilities? Choose two answers. Obey and respect the law. Well, yeah. Have you got a license for that television? Have you got a license for that fishing rod? To what your job during the day? You should. To go to church on Sunday to look after yourself and your family. Yeah. That's pretty. Who made the first coins to be minted in Oh. Oh. Well, it was... The Romans were before the Anglo-Saxons. I think the point is to try and understand heritage, but, like... Yeah, maybe this makes sense. Let's try the Romans. I think it's the Romans. It was Iron Age people. Okay. Well, I would not have forget that. Gone any further back than... Fucking... That doesn't matter. Okay. Who built the Tower of London? Oh god, we just throw me a load of it. Well, it wasn't. Well, it was around. Was it William the Bastard? I mean, conqueror of Normandy. Was it King? Well, these are such different time periods. I don't know. I did GCSE history and I don't know. Queen Elizabeth. Okay. Was it the Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so I should have gone with the earliest one. I knew it had to be one of those. There are 15 national parks in England, Scotland, and Wales. What are the national parks? Giant greenhouses, land formations and columns of volcanic areas of protected countryside. That makes sense because you need to know, you know, what a national park is, so you don't go there and throw shit all over the place. Northern Ireland has its own established church. I know it has its own currency. I know that. No? Yeah, don't think so. Which territories form Great Britain? Wales, Northern Ireland, England, Scotland. Oh, the island. Okay, so it's that's right. That makes sense, I guess. Geopolitical, but I kind of know it's not that necessary. It's something you pick up. But how often are Prime Minister's questions held in Parliament? It's every week, isn't it? It's every Wednesday. But I wouldn't know that if I was a thingy. But like, maybe they get told that if you don't get taught this stuff, how the fuck are they supposed to know? But if they do get told this stuff, oh, for fuck. It's Charles I, wasn't it? Yeah, James was sick with Bunny! Fucking Oldham? What the hell? What? Okay. Starting, Lincolnshire as a county, Manchester as a city, Oldham as a town in Greater Manchester, and Stratford-upon-Avon is the only sort of posh place that you would know, and it's definitely. Oh my god. Again, I guess history, but those answers make no sense, and no, you don't need that question. Which of the two following are famous British parliamentarians? I don't know this. And I don't think anybody else would know this. Just for context, I'm 21. So, technically an adult, so I should know this. Well, she's a dame. Baroness. Okay, one of these is gonna be one. I don't know. Fucking that'll do. Fuck off. Who was reigning England when English settlers first began colonizing the east coast?
Fuck yeah!
Oh, definitely Queen Victoria. Was it Henry V or Elizabeth? Henry VIII or Elizabeth I? It wasn't Charles II. I love the people and the people love me. It was one of these two. I'm gonna say no. Henry was very focused on Ireland. I think he died just before the first colonists arrived. I'm gonna say Elizabeth I. Yeah. Although you would never know that, but I get the idea of that question is meant to go. There's a cultural connection between the UK and the US and all these other English-speaking countries. So there's a reason as to why, you know, something like, I don't know. There's a system called invalid registration, where all those entitled to vote must complete their own registration form. That's false. You can. Wait, actually, Scotland, Wales. Oh God. I don't know. Well, in England, you can sign a thing and then somebody else can vote for you. I'm gonna say false. I don't think that's true. Yeah, I think so. On the day of which day is Jesus? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's a cultural thing. Like they're trying to think. Oh, hold on. What sort of battle was the Battle of Britain fought between Germany and Britain in the summer of Air War and Battle of the Seas, the War of the Atlantic? So, except there was also. Where is Swansea located? Wait, Swansea's in Wales? Oh my god, I look like such a fucking. I thought it was south of England. I thought it was just. It was somewhere in the south, alright. I don't. If it's not in Yorkshire, it's not worth going to. Which two political parties formed a coalition in 2010? Conservative and Liberal Democrats. Because I remember, because I couldn't vote at that time in Illinois. Who established the Church of England? Fucking Winston Churchill. William of Orange. Oh, it was Henry VIII. It's interesting that they throw William of Orange in there. I guess that's to show the Anglo-Dutch Union in 1348, one-third of the population of England was died as a result of which disease? The Black Death. Okay, again, that's more of a history question than a citizenship question. The problem is the idea is to quiz them on what forms the national identity of the United Kingdom, and you can't really understand the national identity of a country without understanding its history. But at the same time, some of these questions are a bit dumb. And there's a lot of people in the country who don't really care about that. If there's not a question about football in here, haggis, Scotland. Okay, that's a cultural one that'll make, you know, exchanges a little bit more natural. If you know a bit more about, you know, day-to-day life, national foods, who's what, where, it's fine. But when you get into England, you realise that the community that you're moving to is completely different to the town over. It's true. You go over. People from Liverpool are not the same as people from Manchester, and yet those two cities are really close to each other. Whilst this which court details minor criminal offences in Scotland? The Justice of Peace Court. Superman of the Justice League! Magistrates? No, it's minor, so it'd be sheriffs on it, surely. What? That's a thing! Oh my god! Fuck me. Scotland's national animal is the unicorn. I just want to remind you of that. Which two of the following records give us information about England during the reign of William I? Domesday Book, the Bjork's Tattery, the Canterbury Tales. William the Conqueror. I remember from GCSE history these two. So I'm going to say those two. Fuck. No, the Magna Carta was after. Yeah, no, the Magna Carta. No, the Magna Carta was. Oh no, the Magna Carta was 12 something or other. So it's just a bit after. Oh, god damn it! Damn it. Never mind. In 1913, the British government proposed Home Rule for Ireland. Why were any changes in Ireland delayed until 1921? I wonder why. Because there was no king on the Black Death. I wanna no. Yeah, no, pretty yeah. Which of the following statements is true? Elizabeth I was a Protestant, and she succeeded in finding a balance between the views of the Catholics. Elizabeth I was a Catholic. No, she wasn't a Catholic, so it's that one. And she didn't really. I seem to remember a Black Eye episode with that woman walking in with all the crosses on her saying, "Cold is a God's way of telling us to burn more Catholics." So, which two documents do you need to apply for national insurance? Hey! Irrelevant question! The last question. A document with your address on it, such as tenancy agreement, document that provides you have permission to work for you. Well, that definitely, surely, because you need a national insurance number. Wait, no, that's what the national insurance number is, isn't it? Well, no, you won't have a contract when you buy a document that proves your identity. Definitely that. I'm gonna say the top two. Because you need an address to show that you do live in the UK, and you need the document that proves that you have permission to work in the UK is the national insurance number. I'm pretty sure. I've applied for jobs. I have a job, so... Wow! Okay. I shouldn't second guess myself. Actually, that one. Well, I shouldn't be a UK... Oh no. Wait, so what do you actually need to pass then? That took me 12 minutes, 31 seconds. Okay, the website .co.uk. This isn't .co.uk. Oh, it's this one again. Oh, fuck. No, I'm not doing that one again. Our test is so broken. Who came up with that? Okay, let's try this one. Oh, yeah, this is a different website. Just test one. Okay. Oh, this also has a timer. Okay, so it's timed as well. That's plenty of time to finish it, because I did it in 12 minutes. Although, mind you, I'm supposed to know this stuff already, because I live here. So, right, whatever. The statement below is true or false. A person is referring to his nationality as Welsh. It means he's not a British citizen. That is false. That's actually a relevant question. Oh, fuck this question again! Iron Age, because I know now. True or false? Britain does not welcome people who are positive contributors to the UK. Oh, yeah, that's true. It depends upon which one you answer, but yes, I would definitely. I would implore you, if you think you're coming over here, please do, and please be a positive contributor, and try to intermingle, and don't want you to lose any of your culture, that's fine, but just embrace our culture and don't expect the country that you come to change for you, except in obviously providing you with places to worship and be able to, if you don't have quite a full grasp of the language, be able to do that. But please don't get mad at minimum wage workers when they don't understand a goddamn word you're saying, because that's not fun. That's just rude. Who was the first Archbishop of Canterbury? That is a completely irrelevant question. What would be a more relevant question is, who is the Archbishop of Canterbury? Or what is the Archbishop of Canterbury's position? Because I would like to know that, to be honest. He seems like doesn't he, like, coronate the monarch, I think? That would be a more relevant question, not who the first one was. I don't know. He was a Roman emperor. There'd be a saint on it. It's Augustine. Hey! Got it right. Because it's a saint, but it's also a Romanish name, Latinish name, so yeah. Why was William Duke of Normandy known as William the Conqueror? That's a bit better question. That's a better one. Because he was successful in defeating and killing King Harold in the Battle of Hastings. Yes. Which of the following statements is correct? Because of Norman conquest, Britain lots of change. That is it. Because of Norman conquest of Britain, lots of changes occurred in the social structure of England. Yeah. Norman conquests of Britain could not do much for the development of the nation except bringing in wars after one after the other. I kind of want to answer that, because it's kind of true, except it kind of wasn't, so... And that's obviously not the question they wanted to answer. But that was an irrelevant question as well. How many years ago was... How many years ago was Britain connected to mainland Europe? Well, I'll be real, the government at the moment kind of wishes it was 1 billion years ago, but that... I don't know this. I didn't know that it was, because the North Sea flooded in that time. This, again, is an irrelevant question. Yeah, cool. Is the statement below true or false? As there were none to preach on Christianity, Christian population did not increase in Britain. That's false, because it's a Christian nation. Again, that makes sense as a question. That one actually kind of makes a bit of sense, because you see, you understand whether the dominant religion is the country, you know. Although I'll be hard-pressed to find actual Protestant people that aren't just standing on the street handing out those leaflets, or a church next to me, I guess, but... Which Saxon king lost to the Duke of Normandy in the Battle of Hastings? Battle of Hastings, 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 Battle of Hastings. A bit more recent history would be nice. Something like, who were the Allies in World War II? I can guarantee they'd lump the Soviet Union into that. They kind of. It was Harald Hardrada, wasn't it? Which of the following places did the Vikings arrive? Wait, which of the following places did the Vikings arrive? Arrive? Well, none of the above. They never went to any of those places. But yeah. They actually met the Byzantines, which is interesting. Who was the first Danish king to rule England? Why does this matter? King Alfred. No. Okay, so would I never know. Who were other people that invaded Britain post AD 410 after the Romans left Britain? The Angles and the Saxons. Wait, all the above? Oh, I should have read that better. I have heard of the Jews. Which the sentence? Great Britain does not include Northern Ireland. That is true if you're referring to the... Wait, what? What? No! Great Britain is... the island. It's Wales, England, and Scotland. Because that's why it's called the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. That question is wrong! Oh, wait, I clicked true. For God's sake. Oh, I knew it! I explained it! Oh, God. Alright, never mind. Next question. The statement is true or false? Anglo-Saxons were Christian. That's false, they were pagan. According to historians, the first farmers to arrive built houses, tombs, and monuments, etc. in Britain. Can you identify the structures built by them? I don't know what it is, so yeah. That was a totally irrelevant question again. When was the first sign of appearance of Christians noticed in Britain? Those are so close together. Of course, if there was a BC question in there, now that would be, you know, a hilarious punch. The third. I'm gonna say the 3rd and 4th century. Hey! Look! It can make up for the fucking dumb one over here. My stupidity. I didn't read the fucking question correctly. I did. I understood it, and I still clicked the wrong answer. I do that with left and right. But we need to go right here, and I'll point left. You mean left? No, yeah, right. You mean left. Yeah, no, oh yeah, left. I'm pointing left. Yeah, no, left. Sorry. As a citizen of the UK, it is not compulsory for anyone to maintain law and rules of the country, and one can do or act per his own will and wish. Well, that's false, because if I could, I would. Yeah, that's false. You do have to obey the laws, but there's still a large degree of freedom. That kind of makes sense. That question, I guess. Oh god. About 1,000 years ago, Britain was connected to mail. Hey, it's a throwback question. That's true, because you know we already answered that one. That's a stupid question, though. Again, still tentatively. Oh, I'm not sure. Or possibly it's probably because we don't know exactly. But around which time the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms were established in Britain? I've watched the. It's not actually. What was that shit? It's called. They're like he does the animation with the guys that look like they're from Minecraft, and he starts his video off us by saying the year, and then this king is not feeling so well. That's because he's dead. That guy. I've watched his video. I know it's somewhere. Ooh. Oh fuck me. That's. Ah, fuck! Okay, nearly. Hey, that's only 100 years out. Yeah, I knew he was around that time period, okay, because it's going to be after the Romans left Britain. Oh yeah, the Romans left Britain around this time. Shit. So it had to be one of those two. It was after the Romans left Britain, but obviously before William the Conqueror and before the Vikings as well, so. Which of all these statements is correct? Vikings were invaders from Scandinavia. The Vikings were invaders from Scandinavia and invaded Britain during the 789 and looted people and goods and slaves. Wait, what? Looted people of goods and slaves? Or as in they took their slaves? No, they took people as slaves. Vikings were invaders from East Africa. Oh, that doesn't make any sense of it. They drove the Romans and settlers in Rome. Yeah, they were raised from Africa. Come from Africa, they did. Yeah, no, obviously that. Which of the following languages were the medium communication for the first fathers of Britain? Irish, a Celtic language related. That makes sense, actually, before I lament at that one. Because it makes people understand that Britain was a Celtic nation before, you know, the amalgamation of languages that it is today. So, that makes sense. But I would like more questions that are not based in pretty much Roman history. Can we move past that, please? How long did the religious conflict survive in Europe? Can I just put, like, all of time down? Because, what religion? Are you referring to the 30 Years' War, the Protestants' War, or are you referring to the French Wars of Religion? Because the French Wars of Religion were the 1300s. Or are you referring to? Or even no, the 1300s still fucking till ever, because the French are always having a revolution. So I think they're referring to the 30 Years' War. So yeah. Which of the following is one of the fundamental principles of the UK and needed to be abided by? Hey, good question. Keep information of the stock market. People who don't care. Stay away from your neighbours at their time of crisis. Gee, okay, that's a different one. Actively participate in gambling and... Yes, it's that one. You need to go down to Ladbrokes. Actively participate in local welfare of community. It's not a fundamental principle. You can be alone shut-in if you want to be. But I get the reason why they put this on. It's because they want integration, which is a good thing. If you do come here, we want you to integrate with the community. We don't want you to isolate yourself off, because that's when people start thinking you're a weirdo or a terrorist. So don't do that. And yeah, you will get pushback from people, but most of them are arseholes, so just ignore them. Hey! I passed this test! Hey! Yeah. So I can be a UK citizen. Wait, there's another. Are these more practice tests? Oh Jesus. Oh, there's 24 questions on each. Oh, okay, well, I think that'll do it. How long have we been going for now? I haven't. I don't know how long we've been recording for. Probably like. Oh, it's just half an hour. Cool, that'll do. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed my return. I wonder if you like goofy accent more or not. I will try and think of some more memes.
Yeah, we're recording this afterwards because, of course, fucked up. I think it might be some OBS settings or something that have been making the dialogue sound like that, but also I need to position my mic better because room's still not fully set up. Can still fuck about with stuff. But yeah, hope you found it useful. But you take it. You take the test. See how you do if you're a UK citizen. See if you should actually belong here. And if not, if you're not a UK citizen, maybe you thinking of coming here might help you figure out what sort of like bullshit topics you need to read up on. Really, I can understand some of the history questions. It's meant to give you an understanding of the cultural makeup of the nation, and not that stupid shit. But some of them are like, you need like one question about each era. That's it. You don't need 5 questions about Stone Age man. Oh, it's so stupid. Fucking coins. Oh dearie me. Yeah, but yeah, I hope you've read up on your agricultural history of the United Kingdom from the fucking Stone Age up until modern ages, because apparently those are the questions he asked. That stupid bloody whatever yurt thing it was, not yurt, that's a Mongolian tent thing. You know, the farm thing, it was like a farm structure thing or something. So stupid. Good luck if you actually end up having to take this. Yeah, that'll do for now. I'll figure out the OBS settings and what's fucked up, and I'll reposition the microphone, so I won't have to do this sort of post-recording thing. Or maybe I should do a script. I don't know. Maybe a bit more professional. Let us know. And yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, cheers.